again to the another After Effects tutorial. Today's tutorial is about food and fashion promo slideshow, and it's a little bit lengthy, but you don't need to take a worry about that. It's quite interesting and easy. So let's get started. Guys, before going to start, I need to show you something that this window will help you what I'm typing and clicking. So after opening After Effects, take new composition of 1920 by 1080. Name it main, and duration would be 15 seconds. Okay, after that we take new shape layer sorry, and go select the shape layer, go to the tools panel, select rectangle tool, and fill should set to be solid, and stroke should set to be none, and draw a rectangle over it like that, and select color white for it, and center anchor point. Select the shape layer, go to the layer, then transform, and center anchor point in layer content. Okay, now we need to align it and adjust its size like this. Now guys, we need to draw two shapes on it, on this same shape layer. So select the shape layer, go to the tools panel and select polygon tools. By holding shift key, draw a shape like this, and go to its property, then polystar path 1, and change its point to 3. Yes, and increase its outer roundness like this. Yes, and we need to increase its size to I think it would fine. Okay, now we need to add another shape. Just select the shape layer by pressing by holding, select the polygon tool from the tools panel, and holding shift key, draw a shape like this. And go to its property, and then polystar path 1, and change its point to 3, then increase its outer roundness like this. Yeah, cool. Now we need to adjust its position over here. Guys, we should add merge path. Then first we select the shape layer and go into add, and select merge path, drop down its property, then set mode to exclude intersection. Now after that you can see like this, and now we need to add animate these shapes. First we go to polystar 1, then transform polystar 1, and add keyframe for rotation and scale on 0 frame, and scale should be 0 for this. Now now guys, we need to add another keyframe for scale on 6 frame, and increase its value to like maybe, yep, or 110, and then move forward by 2 or 3 frames, and another keyframe for scale and reduce its value to till to 100. Now select all these keyframes and ease them. So now we need to go, change its speed. Select all this keyframe, go to graph editor, and let's suppose guys, if you don't see this option, this type of graph, you simply right click on it and select the edit speed graph. So after that we select the node and make position like it, and I think it's enough. Yes, it's looking cool. Okay guys, we should add rotation, keyframe for rotation, move forward in time by 4 seconds, and add another keyframe for rotation by rotating its, yeah, it's cool. I think it would be enough, and set it to here. And guys, we need to drag this keyframe 2 or 3 frame forward from the 4th second. Select both these keyframe and ease them. Now it's turned toward the animate the shape 2. Drop down its property polystar 2, then move to transform polystar 2 and add keyframe for scale and rotation over 0 frame, and decrease its scale to 0, move forward in time by 4 seconds, and add another keyframe for rotation and scale, and this time scale should be 100 and rotation would be like this. Okay, select all these keyframes and ease them. Okay, now guys, we need to adjust its position like here, and no, it's done. We need to rename it shapes, and select shape and press T for opacity, and decrease its opacity by 10%. Set it to 90. Now guys, we need to pre-compose it. Name it shapes 1. Okay, hit OK. And now guys, it's time to bring images from your computer. Let's choose 3 images and bring them to the After Effects. Take new composition and name it image placeholder 1. Select all, copy, OK. Take new composition, Control V for pasting, and this time image placeholder 2. Hit OK. Take third image placeholder, name it image placeholder 3. Hit OK. Go to the image placeholder 1 and drag image into it, and then go to image placeholder 2 and drag second image into it, and again in image placeholder 3 drag third image into it. As guys, you can see that this image does not set to our composition. So what we need to do, that we simply press Ctrl Alt Shift and H from keyboard, and you will see that it would cover our composition. Now close all these image placeholder, go into main composition and bring image placeholder 1 into it, and now you can see that yes, it's looking cool. So guys, we need to add scale for image. Just select the image and press S for scale, add keyframe on 0 frame and move forward in time on 4 by 4 seconds and increase its scale like this. Select both these keyframes and easy ease them. Now we need to select this composition and pre-compose it, name it comp1, hit OK. Now guys, we need to add text here. Type whatever you want to. Food promo slideshow ever. Select all. Change its color first, like pink, and change its font to Bebas Noi. Yeah, and increase its size. Guys, we need to compose it, name it text placeholder 1, hit OK, go into it and select text for center anchor point, transform, then go to transform and select the center anchor point in layer content, align it. Guys, if you don't see the option here, the align, then you simply go to window and select the align here. Okay, we need to align it, and we need to add one more line here, best for cafe and restaurant. I added another line in the same text placeholder, so we need to change its color to like this and change its font to Century Schoolbook and reduce its size to increase its tracking amount like that, change it to bold italic. Now reduce its size. Yes, cool. We need to center anchor point, just go there, layer, in the layer, transform and center anchor point, select the center anchor point, align it, and now we need to animate it. Go to its property, animate, and select position, go into add option in the animator one and select property and then opacity. Move, go again, select property and this time select tracking. Now we need to reduce its increase its x-axis value, like here, or 220. Decrease its opacity to 0 and decrease its tracking amount to like here. Okay, now we need to go to range selector and add keyframe for start on 0 frame, move forward by maybe 1 second, or I think we should go for 3 seconds and add another keyframe and increase its value to 100. Now now we need select both the keyframes and ease them. Yes, it's cool. Now guys, go back to main composition and adjust the text size. Before adjust the text size, we first go into text placeholder and change the height and width. Just pressing Ctrl and K. Now it's the composition setting. Decrease its width and height too, like this. Hit OK. Go back to the main composition, and now we need to set its position like here, and cool. Now we need to add a shape layer. Go to select the polygon tools from the tools panel. By holding shift key, draw a shape and go to its property, and then polystar path 1 and change its point to 3 and make it roundy like that. Now guys, select we need to change its color to yellow. Yep. Now select for center anchor point, select the shape layer, go to layer, transform, and then select this option, and now rename it logo text. Pre-compose it, name it logo and text 1. Hit OK. Go into it and align it. Take the text layer, write whatever you want to. Now I'm going to change its color, increase its size, decrease its amount, tracking amount, and set it to bold. Now it's cool. And now make a parent link from text to shape. Now guys, we need to animate this shape, so simply select the shape, press S for scale, hold shift and press R for rotation. Now add keyframe on 0 frame, add keyframe for rotation and scale on 0 frame, and scale should set to be 0. Move forward in time by 10 frame maybe, and increase its scale to 100. Now we need to add a keyframe for rotation to move forward in time by 4 seconds on 4th second, and increase the value of rotation like this. Guys, I think we need another keyframe for rotation in between these two keyframes, like here, and maybe on 2 second and 20th frame, and add another keyframe by increasing its rotation like this. Yes, 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 yes. Select all these keyframes and easy ease them. Now yes, it's looking cool to me. Select these both keyframes for scale, go to graph editor and change its speed to like this. Yeah. Now guys, go to composition setting by pressing Ctrl and K and reduce its width like this and height too. Okay, hit OK and go to main composition again and drag its position over here and let's see what happened now. Guys, both these shapes appear on same time. Now we need to bring this logo on fifth frame. Okay, let's see. Yes, it's good. Now we need to add another shape layer, and this time we select rounded rectangle tool from the tools panel and draw shape like this. Yep, and change its color to red. For price tag, rename it and type price tag and select price tag for center anchor point. Go to layer, transform and select center anchor point. Okay guys, now we need to pre-compose it and name it price tag 1. Go into it, add first we align it, then we will add text here, add the price whatever you want to add, and place it over the rectangle shape. Now guys, we need to add mask over it. Just select the text layer and go to the tools panel and select rectangle, rounded rectangle tool and draw a rectangle over it like this. And we need to animate this. Just go into animate and select position, add keyframe for position on 0 frame and drag its move forward this keyframe in time by maybe 15 frame. Yeah, and add another keyframe on 0 frame and change its position to this. Now select both these keyframes and easy ease them. Go to graph editor and change its speed to like this. Okay guys, now we need to animate the shape 2. We make parent link from text to shape. Just select the price tag, hit S for scale and add keyframe. add keyframe on 0 frame and reduce its value to 0. Move forward in time by maybe 10 seconds and increase its scale by adding another keyframe. Select both these keyframes and ease them. Now guys, press U for price tag, for shape, and select the text and press U again. Now we need to drag these both keyframes over here. Yeah, now let's see. It's cool, but we need to add one thing here on 7th frame. Maybe increase, add another keyframe by increasing its value of scale like this. Okay, now let's see. Yes, it's looking cool, but its speed is too slow. We need to bring it over 5th frame. Select these two keyframes for text and place it over here. Yeah, now guys, it's cool. So we need to go to the composition setting by pressing Ctrl plus K and reduce its width and height to hit OK. Go to the main composition and sorry guys, and drag its position like over here. Now let's see. I think it should appear on 2nd, on 2 seconds. Okay, let's see. Yes. Drag its position like here. Now guys, select all these keyframes, select all this composition and pre-compose it and name it slide 1. Hit OK. Now guys, we have just completed the slide 1. Now move toward the slide 2. Before going toward the slide 2, we need to make a folder, name it slide 1, and select all the composition with slide 1 and drop into it. Now we have put all the first composition into the slide 1. Now simply we make two duplicate of this slide 1 by pressing Ctrl plus G, drop down its slide and delete the image plus placeholder 1. Drag the image placeholder 2 into the slide 2. Now we need to rename all the composition. With 2. So drag the slide 2 into the main composition, go into it, and now you can see that we have all the composition of slide 1. Now we need to replace it with slide 2. So first select the price tag 1 and move into the project window, and drag the slide price tag 2 by holding Alt key and drop over it. Select logo or text 1 and go into the project window, drag the logo or text 2 and drop over it in the main composition. Do the same with all the composition. Okay, first let's see slide 2. Now guys, we need to change these two shapes first, then move into comp 2, slide 2, shape 2, and we need to increase its scale. Select the shape and press S for scale and increase its scale like this. Now we need to change position of this shape. Simply drop down its property, then content, and select polystar 2 and now it's looking cool. Move toward slide 2 and let's see. Now it's looking cool. Now we need to change the position of logo. Select the logo or text and drag it over here. Yeah. And now we need to change the price tag. Go into the price tag, and this time we simply disable the shape layer and drop down the text property, then text, and then animate 1. Select all these keyframes for position and press trade, and now decrease its value to 0. Now we need to change the color of text. Just double click on it and change its color to red. Okay, now let's see what happened with it. Yeah, it's looking cool. Now we need to increase its scale like this and place it over here. Now we need to change the text. Go into the text and go to the composition setting by pressing Ctrl+K. Increase its width and height. Add new shape and select the polygon tools from the tools panel and draw a shape over here by pressing by holding shift key like this, and we need to change its color to yeah, this one. Okay, drop down its property, go to polystar 1, polystar path 1, change its point to 3 and increase its outer roundness like that. Okay, for center anchor point, select the shape layer, go to the layer, transform and center anchor point, align it. Okay guys, we need to drag this text layer over the shape layer, and for a while I'm going to disable the shape layer. Now I'm going to change the text color. This time we will choose yellow. And white. Now enable the shape layer and adjust the text position if we required. I think it's looking better. Now move to the slide 2 and let's see what happened now. Guys, we forgot to add animation to the shape layer. Go into it, shape layer, and rename it shape with description. Okay, hit enter. Select the shape, press S for scale, and add keyframe with 0 value. On 0 frame, move forward in time by 10 seconds maybe, and add another keyframe and increase its value to 100. Now let's see, select both these keyframes and ease them. Go to graph editor and change it to, yeah. Now let's see. Now it's looking cool. Go to slide 2 and change its size. Like here. Okay, let's see. Now guys, it's looking cool to me. Now move toward the main composition and make duplicate of slide 2 by pressing Ctrl+T. Move into it, delete the image placeholder 2, drag the image placeholder 3 into it. Now we need to rename it again for slide 3. Now guys, we need to drag the slide 3 into the main composition and do the same as we did with slide 2. We replace with all the composition with slide 3. Now select the price tag 2 and drag the price tag 3 from the project window. Hold Alt key and drop over it. Do the same with other compositions. Now we need to change the shapes. Go into it, change these shapes. First select the shape and press S for scale. Reduce its scale to like this. Cool. Now go back to the slide 3 and go into the text placeholder and rotate it. Select shape, press R for rotation and rotate it like this. Adjust its position. Yeah. Go to slide 3 again and we need to adjust its size, adjust its position over here. Now we have made this. So guys, go to the main composition. Now guys, we need to adjust these 3 slides. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you want a source file, you can ask me in comment section below. Thanks.